Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh! You are tuning into the episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. What's up, guys? I'm your host, Nitro. You already know what it is. Good morning to everybody that's here. Just to let you know, YouTube is tripping. So, I want you guys to understand that I cannot see the chat right now. I cannot see the chat. I know that there's 10 people in here right now, but I cannot see the chat. That's what's coming up right now for the chat. Just took a picture of it. Look, that's all that's coming up. YouTube is tripping. Absolutely tripping. I cannot see nothing. Hopefully, comes up. And the chat won't even come up for the OBS. So I cannot see anything from you guys if you guys are in the chat. Just letting you guys know that now. It won't show anything. So I'm trying YouTube. I almost didn't go live because it's been giving problems. But yeah, this is what YouTube does. I don't know what's been going on, but something was going on with Twitter this morning too. Maybe the servers. But I can't really read you guys' stuff, but I'm just going to give you the best show I can. All right? So, guys, if you're just tuning in, right, I can't even say good morning to you guys. Let me see if I can go off of memory. If Ashley Shelton's in here, good morning. King Lee, if he's in here, good morning. Oh, my God, so many people. Zargner, if you're in here, good morning. Gregory, if you're in here, good morning. Chris, if you're in here, good morning. Abdi, if you're in here, good morning. Tactical, if you're in here, good morning. Kush, if you're in here, good morning. Just trying to go over all the names. Coach, if you're in here, good morning. Bro, I can't see nothing. This is nasty work, bro. Yo, YouTube's tripping. Oh! YouTube is tripping. I still can't see nothing. I'm just saying good morning to random people. I don't even know if y'all in here or not. Just trying to show love. See if I can keep it going, man. I messed with the list. Hold on, let's see if I can. Hold on. I said Chris, I said King Lee, I said Abdi. Good run if you're in here, good morning. Money Mike, if you're in here, good morning. Jeez, all off memory. Crap. Okay, for now, that's all I got. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm doing all of this literally off the dome. I can't see nothing, bro. This is hilarious, bro. Like, this is the most funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm dead serious with you. I don't even know if I can restart and then, or restart it and then it go. I don't know. But let's keep going. So, guys, if you did not know about NBA news, breaking news, yeah, Myles went to the Bucks, 4-year, $107 million contract. Center. I was wondering what happened. Like, I thought they had Brook Lopez. So Brook Lopez, I'm guessing, retired or said he's leaving. I don't know. But, yeah. Like, I don't know why he's starting over Brook. I think that Brook at times showed, oh, yeah, see, okay, so he went to the Clippers. So that's why. So they got another athletic guy to go alongside Giannis. That's going to be kind of weird to watch because Giannis needs a guy that if he's attacking, he can dump it off to, could shoot it, short range, baskets, you know what I'm saying? That's where Brook can shoot the three if need be. That's going to be hard to get back in the NBA. A true 7-footer, not a 7-footer by analogy. Like they say KD's a 7-footer and everything else. Like some of these guys are not 7 feet. They're 6'9", 6'10". They're not actual 7-footers. You know what I mean? Like Brook Lopez is legit 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big blow to that team. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Myles Turner. And then, of course, when you heard about this, then you heard about them letting go of Damian Lillard, who was released. 2-year contract, but it was $110 million left on that. They're going to break it up for 5 years and give him about $20-something million per year and allow him to find another team. Probably one of the most clutch players in the last 20 years of the NBA. On top of it, one of the greatest shooters in NBA history. And one of the most loyal players. The reason why this hurts is because everybody looks at Dame and gives him nothing but respect because of his continuance of loyalty to the programs that he is playing for. He showed great amounts of loyalty to Portland while they were trying to figure out to surround him with talent and everything else, and they never quite did. They did well, went to the Western Conference Finals once, everything else like that, but just kept falling short, couldn't beat the Warriors and stuff. But when you look at this guy, he's been nothing short than an amazing pro, an amazing scorer, super loyal player. He will be an NBA great when all is said and done. Hall of Fame candidate, all that stuff. Where he goes now, nobody knows. Because, hey, it's not like Damian Lillard is great at defense, but he's great at offense. I can see him try to probably join the Celtics. Jalen's gone from the Celtics, so I can see him trying to go there. Instant offense. And they play a lot of unselfish ball, a lot of rotation, a lot of cuts, backdoor cuts, down cuts, weak side throws, like all that stuff. Like that's what. And what I mean by weak side is when everyone collapses to one side, you throw it to the corner. Yeah, so I think that would be the team he'd probably want to go to. Everyone's saying Miami with Duncan Robinson also leaving Miami. You can go there. I don't see that. Miami is already having trouble with the backcourt playing defense. That's not going to make it any better. I would say if I was Dame, I had to pick a team to go to. If I'm worried about starting, he could go to Golden State, play alongside Curry. If that'd be a good 1-2 punch from three. That would make up the three ball from Klay, because one thing Damian Lillard could do, he could shoot. And having both those guys in the backcourt able to dribble and penetrate, that'd be great to watch. Another team we could probably look at, Knicks. But that's another thing. The Knicks like to play a lot of defense. He's not going to defense. Oh, my gosh. Orlando could be a place he can go to. Yeah. Plus, he'd make more money because there's less state tax. If he didn't mind coming off the bench, Dallas, if he was willing to come off the bench, Dallas would be perfect for him, especially if LeBron goes there. He'd be the perfect person that when Kyrie's on the bench to come in. But we don't know how much time Kyrie's going to play. Kyrie and him are both nursing coming off injuries. So that would be kind of bad, but I'm just saying off the top of the head, the NBA has been an absolute crapshoot. I mean, this is what you want because it brings so much viewership and stuff like that to the NBA. But it's like, you be looking at it and you're like, bro, this is not what I signed on for. It's crap. Yo, I wonder if I could go in to YouTube on my actual thing and see the chat if I'm watching this. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. We're going to try to get creative, guys. Says I'm live. Oh, I can see you guys. Okay, on my phone. Okay, guys. Producer, good morning. Eli Sports Guy, good morning. Roy T, good morning. Yami, good morning. Some of the guys. Ivy saying good morning. King Blaze said, yo, forgetting me is crazy. Oh. Yo, you know what's crazy? Me talking to you guys directly is such a big part of this show that without it seems like the show is lacking. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Hey. I can see you guys. I'm just going on my phone to see you guys. Zelly was good. Pablo was good. So now I can see. Okay. So I can read it from my phone. Cool. All right. So now for real, King Blaze Bros, I'm going off the top of the dome of everybody while trying to mitigate this, bro. There's a lot of people I should have said producer. Producer staying. I didn't say producer. Like, don't hate me, bro. I was trying. You know what I'm saying? I forgot Roy T. And I've been knowing Roy T from high school. And your voice, Nasty Work Nitro. Yeah. I'm just happy I can see you guys now. It feels like I was missing my family. This is nasty, bro. Oh, my God. So, all right. So, crazy work with the NBA. Where do you guys see him going? Because here's the thing. He's still talented. Still vastly talented. It's not like he can't play anymore. He just has to recover. I think he could probably play high-level basketball for another 2 seasons. But I don't know. Nitro, you good, man. Hey, man. God bless, bro. Man, YouTube be tripping. When I saw it, not showing you guys, I almost said no live this morning. But I'm like, I already didn't go live because of it before. I'd be darned if I missed 2 episodes, 2 shows over my dead body. So I was like, nah, we gonna show up. And I looked for a hero. I was like, when a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, I can find out the chat and keep on speaking facts. Oh. Bro, yo, man, yo, did y'all hear about the Bateman stuff? Rashad Bateman pretty much said he was almost gone. He said Dallas was, hell-bent on adding another receiver and was trying everything to get Bateman to come over there. He said pretty much that EDC worked magic, and now he's so happy that he got to retain, you know what I'm saying, on the Baltimore Ravens. I'm like, bro, could you imagine if we lost Bateman? Oh. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. It would have been what's his name season? What's his name on the team? Oh my God. What's his name? On the fast guy on our team. It would have been him all day. He would have had to go into that role immediately. Y'all know what I'm talking about in the chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He had like 1 touchdown last year, but he would have had to step into that role and just ingratiate himself. I don't see, even though I love Tylen being opposite of Zay Flowers, it would have definitely been him, not Zay. Tez, thank you, Zelly, Tez Walker. It would have been Tez Walker having to step in and just beat Bateman immediately, because I don't think they would want, you know what I'm saying, Wallace being that, even though we got the hands himself, Mr. The Gloves, I don't see him being second. I feel like he's more of a third, fourth now at his career level, D-Hop. So, you know what I'm saying? I just, it would have made this a lot more. We would have been looking at it like this. Cause, bruh, you think LeJohntay would have been that? I don't know, bro. Because I don't think LeJohntay beating out Wallace right now. I think people think he might be more talented. But Wallace has shown that when his number is called, he's legit. You know who Wallace reminds me of? Do you remember the Dallas receiver Myles? Myles something. He was playing opposite of Terrell Owens. Do y'all remember the old, he had like back-to-back 1,400 yard seasons, and then he injured his ACL twice and was never the same ever again, and he was done. Oh my God, I forgot his name. His name was Myles. It was either his last name or first name was Myles, but his name was Myles. And he was a dog. It was just injuries robbed him. But Wallace's game reminds me of him. That's what he reminds me of. The comeback route, the stutter go, curl. Like, those are what Myles used to kill people with. Because he ran like a running back. So he would, his feet never stopped. So when he would go like this and stop, you had to give him cushion. So every time he bust a curl, he was open. I can't even check my phone because I'm looking at the chat through my phone. I like Wallace, man. I like Wallace. Wallace, even though Zay's the guy, when I'm looking at offense, like my favorite players on the team, Wallace is top 5 for me. I know that Zay, I like Zay, but Zay and Bateman have never been my top 5 like favorite guys. I like Wallace. Like, I don't know. You don't got to be a star for me to like you, but I really like Tylen. Like, you already know I'm big on Lamar, Henry. You know I was a big advocate for Henry. But Wallace is definitely my top 5 favorite players on the team. Easily. Like, if I was going to a game and Wallace said, yo, sign this jersey, bro. Sign it! Bro, I like Wallace, bro. He real, bro. Remember when Bateman went down, Zay was already hurt, and we were in Buffalo? That drive, he was delivering, bro. I've been like Wallace. I just didn't think he was a number 1 receiver. I think Wallace is an amazing 3. Like, if Wallace was on, like, a team that threw the ball a lot, like the Bengals, he would get, like, 900 receiving yards easy. Because his route running's great. His run after the catch is great. Yak. I really, sideline wild. I'm telling you, man. Myles. CJ Myles. Maybe that's his name. Calvin Myles. Myles something from the Dallas Cowboys. He light-skinned. He kind of, his skin color and everything else is like, wow, real light-skinned dude, bright-skinned dude. You know what I'm saying? I just can't remember his name. And I can't check it on my phone. Jared Thomas, good morning. Because my phone allowed me to see the chat. But I'm telling you, bro, that's who Wallace reminds me of. Diop, like Wallace's touches are going to be down this year because Diop is there. Myles Austin. Thank you, King Lee. Myles Austin. Yes. That's who, even though Myles is a bigger guy, Myles like 6'2". His play style is like Wallace. Is exactly, like, go watch Myles Austin and you're going to be like, I see it. He's like a little bigger Tylen Wallace. Love that guy. I really like Myles Austin. Just injuries did him in, but he was woo. When that stutter go was almost unstoppable because he had such good like hip movement to flip his hips at his size. He could just stop on a dime like a running back. And woo, and he's gone. You had to respect that curl so much that stutter go, the sluggo, he would kill you for that. Massacre you at it, bro. Myles Austin was faster though. How fast was his 40? I thought his 40 was like a 4.4. He was like 6'2". Yami, I didn't see, my bad, Yami. Bro, I'm trying to. Where did Yami say it, bro? Oh, you did say it. Myles Austin, blue eyes. Yes. Shout out to Yami for getting it first, bro. My bad, bro. Yeah, bro, my bad, Yami. I didn't see you. I'm using my phone to do this, guys. You got to cut me some slack. Yo, I be trying so hard, bro. If y'all think I'm joking, bro, that's all I'm reading y'all right now. Right from the phone. And I'm catching it on my screen so I can reach you guys. Bro, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Sorry about that, bro. I didn't see you, Yami. My bad. Tavon Austin, he was before his time. Tavon Austin in today's NFL would have been such an amazing receiver. But he was playing back then. Same thing with Sam Bradford. Like, I feel like Sam Bradford, if he didn't go to the Rams, would have been a better player. Tavon Austin was fast, bro. Like, can you imagine Percy Harvin in today's NFL? He another one. The do-it-all. Like, Percy Harvin was like a little slower Tyreek Hill. They just didn't have the creativity to use him properly. Tavon Austin was another one like that, even though he wasn't as brolic as like a Tyreek and stuff like that. Tavon Austin in today's league would kill him. Nah, Myles Austin was not Tyreek, bro. Myles Austin was like 6'2", 6'3". I don't know how to say. Myles Austin ran like a 4.4. I knew he was like a 4.4. But that's what Wallace ran. Wallace ran like around a 4.4, 4.5. Something like that. It was just his ability to flip his hips. Wallace's greatest strength was being able to flip those hips on a dime. Like how Ultra Single could use his feet and just whoop, real quick. That's how fast Myles Austin's hip was. So the comeback, the dig, sluggos, you couldn't stop him. If he was one-on-one, he's open. You had to hope to hit what's his name before he got going. You think Percy Harvin's like Jalen Waddle, bro? All right, Jared. All right. Listen, I don't agree with it. But, man, Waddle is nice, though. Oh, man. Really think that? Percy was dangerous, bro. See, I like Nitro, not Myles, Tavon. Tavon, bro, we're talking about a college legend. Absolutely ridiculous. He was the first human joystick. Him, Reggie Bush was another one. Reggie in his time wasn't used to me, even though he was they tried to use him. And today, could you imagine Reggie Bush with Andy Reid? Reggie Bush would have been a way better back with Andy Reid. Way better. Way better. The Matrix? Dude, one of Jeb Street was dangerous. Oh. Yo. Bro, I'm just happy those days are done, bro. I have no hatred for any. I thought Devin Duvernay was a good guy, but we were talking about Devin Duvernay like he was Deebo Samuel. We were talking about James Prochet like he was Jalen Waddle. Like it was nasty work going on in the Ravens flock, bro. Nasty work. Crazy work. Yo, dudes just talking like they were them, bro. It's nasty out here, bro. Reggie Bush and the Eagles would have been sick. Ooh. Jared, bro. You might be on to something. Jared. I'm liking that, Jared. Produced by Urban Glow. Dude, one of Jeff's sweep was overused. Way overused. Like he did it one good time, and they said that's the only thing he can run, so we're going to keep running it. Reggie Bush was ahead of his time. Yup, Reggie Bush is another one. Very good point. Sean McCoy was what we thought Reggie was going to be. Yes. It was just, this is why a lot of times it matters the team that you go to. Because you can go to a team and they not have the proper facilitation of your skill set, and then you either end up on the depth chart not doing anything, or you just become a journeyman. Real talk. That's what the NFL really consisted of for a long time. Like guys that were just underutilized or misused. Because they couldn't understand. Like, I told people this, right? Terrell Pryor. They switched him from a quarterback to a wide receiver. He ended up getting 1,000 yards receiving. Like, Terrell Pryor with a proper coach that wanted to develop him even more as a quarterback would have been absolutely amazing. His long, graceful glide, like he was faster than Kaepernick, bigger than Kaepernick, and had a bigger arm than Kaepernick. He would have been absolutely amazing with the proper coach. But they were so hell-bent on saying he's so athletic, let's move him away, let's do something else, that they just said whatever. Like, Terrell Pryor, bro, that one hurt me. Because Terrell Pryor really had the it factor. And they just said, nah, we see you as a wide receiver. We gave you a shot. You weren't perfect when you first came to prove us wrong. So, yeah, that's over with. And it really pisses me off because, you know, a lot of guys had so much skill, so much talent. And because people's lack of sight, lack of ability to look at creativity, they then just ended up dying off. It's like, bro, it's nasty, bro. Like Reggie Bush, Terrell Pryor, Tavon Austin, like the guys that you're looking at, like, how do you misuse these guys? Coaches, bro. Yes, Vernon Davis is another one, bro. Vernon Davis was underutilized and not used properly. The guy could run a 4.3. A tight end at 6'4", 6'3", and was brolic, could run for 4.3 speed, and you're not making him a focal point of the offense. I couldn't have been Vernon Davis, but I would have been pissed. I mean, you ain't give me the ball, coach. Yes, yo, what's up? You be like, I was looking at him like, coach, yeah, Vernon. Ow! What up, baby? Oh, snap. Coach is out. Assistant coach trying to help. Ow! You get down there, too. Owner come down. I'm the one to sign your checks. You get a double sign because you signed these two idiots to coach me. Like, bro, it would have been over, bro. Over. Who was a bust? Oh, John Ross. Yeah, he never came into his own either. But a lot of speedy guys, that's what happened to. But these other guys, I believe there were weapons. Like Tavon, Percy Harvin, Reggie Bush. Like, those are weapons. Those are guys you can line up anywhere. In the backfield, anywhere. You just line them up, let them go. Vernon Davis and Andy Reid. Andy Reid is one of the few coaches that I've ever witnessed that truly coaches to the strength of the player. He doesn't square hole round peg it. You know what I mean? He's like, okay, maybe this isn't your style. What's your strongest attributes? We've seen Andy Reid absolutely like make guys from Brian Westbrook, Jamal Charles, originally Kareem Hunt, 3 totally different running backs, 3 different styles of running backs, all find massive success. Or LaShawn McCoy also massive success with Andy Reid. This is what I be trying to tell people. Sometimes you have to have the creative mind to see a player, see his strengths, and see how you can better your team with his strengths. Tyreek Hill is probably the most, like, visible of all of them. Because Tyreek on any other team, like, if Tyreek Hill was drafted by the Ravens, he would have been nothing more than a kick returner. They would have never looked at him and said, oh, my God. They might have put him on a couple jet sweeps, a little bubble screen here or there. That's it. Because they lack the creative mind and the sight to see something for more. It was a blessing that Tyreek Hill went to Andy Reid first, because once he was established, everybody said, okay, you can use him like this. You're not forcing it. You know what he does well. You've seen him excel doing it. So you're going to do that in spades. You know what I mean? That's why I kept trying to tell y'all that if Isaiah Likely was on any team with Andy Reid, I'm telling you right now, Isaiah Likely would be amongst the leaders in touchdowns, total touchdowns, meaning receiving touchdowns, total touchdowns and receiving yards and receptions. I'm telling y'all. Andy Reid would be splitting him out, using him in the back to everything. The creative mind of Andy Reid would be isolating Isaiah Likely and them just run wild. Y'all would be like, he could do all of that, and then you would look back at the coaches for Baltimore and be like, because if we ever let that man go, I promise you, if we ever let, God forbid, ever let Isaiah Likely go, and he found himself on a team with Sean Payton or Andy Reid, because Sean Payton loves tight ends. He loves big receivers and big tight ends. He would break the tight end receiving records. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. Y'all would be like, how much yards did he likely have with Andy Reid? 1,600. You'd be like, coming in, say how much? 1,600. How many touchdowns? 17. Averaging a touchdown a game. I'm telling you. But we don't like to use one offensive piece and run the offense through him and say, you're the alpha. We don't like doing that in the Ravens. Jimmy Graham. He is a better Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham would just out-athlete people and was absolutely dominating. Isaiah Likely has that level of athleticism, and he has route running ability with yak ability. Isaiah Likely's yak ability is the ability of a smaller receiver. Telling y'all, man. Please don't kill my vibe. Yo, man, I'm serious. Yeah, true. Harbaugh always loses the small situations against Andy. Yeah, Yami, you're right. You're right. Producer, I still don't know how John Ross is that fast with no hands. Like, your position is receiver. How can you not catch? Like, your job is to catch a ball, and the one job you can't do it. You remember Mighty Ducks? And what's that Spanish kid? Remember he played in Sandlot, Benny? And he was like the fastest kid on ice, but he had a little problem. He couldn't stop. Like he could fly, but he could not stop. Bro, that's like you ice skate. How can you not stop? Crazy. Yami BR can never understand that calling games like it's 2012 again, won't win in the 2020s. Yeah. Very true, Jared. And you're not even a Raven fan, but it's true. It's true. It's very true. So try to tell people, man, it's crazy how, with this team and everything else, we want the most, but we got to be able to have certain things happen. I've always said if we give the ball to Isaiah Likely, we give ourselves the most likely chance to win. The guy is an absolute monster that is being underutilized. Very underutilized. And we've had him now for 3 years. This is going on his third year, right? A guy with that much talent. We're not using him. And they know, because even when they were talking about, we've seen glances up, we expect for him to be an all-pro. Give him the ball. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They know. They know how good he is. They just be like, we ain't trying to pay him that money. I promise you, if the deal for Isaiah Likely gets done and they pay him, let's say Isaiah Likely is the next person to get a deal right now, they will give him the ball and say, we didn't have to pay him top. We gave him something that we're comfortable with, that he's comfortable with, and we have the best tight end. That's how smart we are. That's what they want to do. I'm telling y'all. Likely is allergic to the first defender. Facts. And I be saying yes. Bro, if you watch his highlights, half of Isaiah Likely's highlights are blocking. He be kicking dudes out the club. Linebackers, safeties, corners, like absolutely removing them from the premises with extreme prejudice. That's a bar. Isaiah Likely's blocking be removing dudes from the premises with extreme prejudice. Somebody clip that, please. Jeff Fisher destroyed Vince Young. That's another guy. Vince Young destroyed his career. And got paid to keep doing it to other players. Mahomes, I don't nitpick Mahomes. I don't. The man's a 2-time MVP, 3-time champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. I don't nitpick Mahomes. Anybody nitpicking Mahomes is crazy to me. What I will say with Mahomes is that I don't feel like he's the best quarterback right now. But I'll never disrespect him or nitpick him. I just don't believe he's the best quarterback right now. Like, I believe Josh Allen's been playing better than Mahomes, and I believe undoubtedly Lamar's been playing better than him also. That's where I'm at with him. It's just that his team wins. Mahomes can play bad, his team win, and they'll just give all the credit to Mahomes. Which is crazy to me. Crazy, but whatever. Guys, I'm so sorry about this morning, man. YouTube really do be tripping. It really do. It really, 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 really does. But I thank for everybody to show up today, show love, and stay on here. Yeah, Abdi, what did that mean? You said 40 seconds. I don't know what that meant. I went to the 40 seconds of the clip, and I went like this, but that was only to scratch my leg, so I don't know what the 40 seconds. I didn't know if it meant something else, so I thought it might have meant 40 seconds. All I went was like this, and y'all were like 40 seconds, so I don't know what that meant. So as I was asking you guys to say, what did it mean? So who is? Like we already don't know. So you're not going to say anything, Abdi? You're just going to keep laughing? Okay. I don't get it. When you want to tell me, let me know. Did you see how close Lamar's rushing yards are to McCaffrey? Yeah, bro. Like, I try to split it because I can make Lamar content all day, but this is not a Lamar Jackson page. This is a Ravens centric. It's a football page, but it's Ravens centric. You know what I'm saying? So, but Lamar stuff, I mean, the stuff that come out about Lamar, I mean, imagine him only being 600 yards from McCaffrey's career total. It's like Lamar's going to have 10,000 rushing yards when everything is said and done, bro. Which is crazy. His Lamar stats, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when everything is said and done, it's going to be crazy. It really is. What do you mean, Diddy Welcome Home Party going to be a movie? DCC, what, did they finish the deliberation? He makes that team go. This team does not win without 8. Everything. The reason why Derrick Henry is so effective is because of Lamar. The reason why Zay is effective is because of Lamar. That was a response for when you said Mahomes wasn't the best QB in the league. Nothing malicious. Oh, I feel you. Okay, Zelly, that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't see, okay. I didn't correspond. Okay, got you. Ashley Shelton said sensational. Sensational. What? Did he beat it? Let me go check, guys. Hold on. Did he beat the case? Now, I don't think he did. So what was the so I was gonna say? Listen, let me tell y'all this right now, right? The reason why Diddy got out of this, so Diddy found not guilty of RICO and sex trafficking, is because of Ventura. It's because of her. Like, if you watched everything and you saw and heard some of the stuff that she was doing, you have to start looking at it and being like, bro, how is she not on trial? It's like, bro. Now, if you want to say he's guilty of abuse, fine. There's video evidence of that. We get that. But she was not an angel. She was the devil's minion. She was the devil's minion. She's the reason why, like, if you look, all of the cases was because of her. The charges were, if you go, it's like Ventura, it's because of her. But he walked because of her. I tell people this all the time, and I want to make sure that you understand why I don't feel sorry for people like Kat. People say, oh, she was bred up and stuff like that. When you have morals, true morals, money doesn't change that. Money's not going to change who Nitro is. You understand where I'm coming from? What you see with me is what you get. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Just because you're worth $1 billion and I'm around you, I'm not going to say, oh, well, you're worth $1 billion. Nah, it's wrong. Like, what are we doing here? That's the problem with people is everybody today has a price tag. That's a problem. That's why he walked. Like, how are you gonna look at somebody and say, oh, I'm prostituting you, when they're on video and audio saying, oh, I'm gonna kill you to another person, and they're setting up the parties. They're the ones setting up the parties. Like, bro, she texted Diddy while in a relationship with the dude that she married, right? Talking about I can't wait to get this freak off going, baby. Like, he's like, well, you let me know. Whenever you want to do it, I'm down. She set it all up. So it's like, how are you not guilty, bro? And do I agree with that lifestyle? No. I'll vehemently say that. No, I do not. But there's no laws against being a crazy freak. And that's being real. I don't agree with that lifestyle at all. But that's them. That's what y'all choose to do in y'all free time as adults. Consenting adults. Like, you can't say, I don't consent, and you're married, say, oh, I was trapped. I feel so trapped. And you're with a guy, and then you go to Diddy's house, sleep with Diddy while texting on the phone or FaceTiming your guy. Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. That's the problem. That's why Diddy walked. It's because when they cross-examined her, they were looking at it like, bro. They sensationalized everything because that's what the news does. That's what the news does. If this was quiet, everything else, and the news didn't over-sensationalize everything, we would have barely heard about this. But you saw what they did to Tiger Woods, right? Okay. That, you would have thought Tiger Woods' infidelity or adultery in his marriage was covered more than 9/11. I repeat, Tiger Woods' infidelity and adultery was covered more than the 9/11 bombings. Like, that's what the news does. Remember even the Michael Jackson case? The way how the news was reporting it, you thought that he was going to jail. Then when it didn't happen, everyone said, what happened? We thought he was guilty. And then when you look at all the court docs and you find out like the kids were like, no, our parents told us to say this and everything else. You're like, yo. Bro, it'd be crazy out here. And tell you the truth, if you take a shot at the devil, you better not miss. Because if he is the devil that they all seem to say he is, bro, now he's free. Good luck. Good luck. You should have never been in that lifestyle in the first place. If you had morals and integrity, you would have never been in that lifestyle in the first place. Never. Never. Like some people would say, I won't do that. No, you have a price. And that's the problem with today's culture and everything. Everybody has a price. Men, women, they all have price. Like, oh, man, you gonna do this with me, man, I'll put you in a movie. You will? Okay, baby. And then they all for it. So I believe that, once again, you'll never see my name in anything like that. Why? Because I'll never be in those situations. Do you know what Nitro does? Nitro goes to his yard. He goes home. I stay here. Diddy about to talk so crazy about these celebs. Oh, yeah. 50 gonna get a mouthful. Pause. Like, and then he's been in jail for like 2 years. Like, they're going to look at it and say, I wasn't guilty, and what? Like, a lot of those celebrities are going to the Diddy parties. Y'all heard them. We're like, ain't no party like it. LeBron, Bow Wow, all of these celebrities are going to Diddy parties. Everybody knew, and then they said when it got to a certain point, you leave. Because you knew after like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, what was going to be happening. So you'd be like, all right, bye, Diddy. He's like, you sure you don't want to stay, baby? And they'd be like, no, we going home, baby. And they took their butts home. All of these celebrities have been to Diddy parties. Diddy parties are renowned in Hollywood circles. Politicians were going to them. Rappers, singers, white, black, Indian, Spanish, Asian. So for them now to be like, oh. He about to have the biggest oil party you ever seen. It's going to look like a theme park. 2 years he hasn't had no, how long you been in jail? Was it a year and a half, 2 years? 2 years that man haven't had a freak off. It's gonna look like Sunsplash with so much baby oil everywhere. You thought he had baby oil before? You thought he ordered a pallet of baby oil before? He's gonna bathe in it, drench in it, the swimming pool's gonna be full of it. He gonna be in there talking about some zoom. Oh. That man gonna come out and tell that zoom. Yes, it's a zoom. Take that. Bro, man. Oh my God. Good morning. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Oh my gosh, bro. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here, bro. You know what's crazy too? Like, bro, I don't believe if you're doing the same thing that someone else is doing and you tell on that person, I don't look at that as you being strong. I look at that as you being like, yeah, all right. Now, mind you, Diddy's everything that they've said. But once again, these are consenting adults. There's nothing you can do about it. Sad, but it's true. That man gonna, listen, you heard about what happens in Dubai when they be flying people out? It's gonna be way worse. Miami is about to get brighter. Because I'm telling you, the gleam that's going to be shining off of all the baby oil, and planes will not be able to fly over Miami properly because it's going to be reflecting like, my eyes. Watch. You think I'm joking? You watch. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. But guys, that's the episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we do what? Facts and truth. Guys, thank you so much for today. You know what I'm saying? Miami gonna be slipping, sliding. We don't play. Take it to the house. Bro, Miami gonna be crazy, bro. Take it to the house. But nah, for real, we knew a lot of technical difficulties, but we made it work. Thank you guys for the support and the love. Make sure if you're just first watching the Wonder Kid Show, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification show, leave a comment, okay? Also, if you want to donate, you already know what it is. Cash App is in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, it's there, okay, guys? But I want everyone to have a wonderful day, wonderful morning. We're just going to put the Diddy stuff as the throwback because Diddy's a throwback, bro. Big throwback, pause. So, you know what I'm saying? But, guys, I hope you have a great morning, a great day. And Nitro's out this piece, guys, all right? I'm out this piece. Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.